Hey everyone, I'm here with Wayne, the owner of Living Lux in New Jersey. He made $32,000 from us in his first 2 months, and I'm going to interview him on his sales process. Hey Wayne, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Freddy. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you so much for jumping on this call. To get started, Wayne, can you tell us more about yourself, your background? What got you into the med spa and the body contouring business? Just like a 1 to 2 minute breakdown.
Absolutely. So I actually started with a gym that I launched called Beachbox, and I wanted to have a cryotherapy center for recovery. It was originally called Beachbox, chill, the coolest way to repair your muscles. Unfortunately, the gym didn't make it, and I was opening the cryo for my mom. My mom has rheumatoid arthritis, and she's on multiple medications, had mobility issues, and had a hard time driving. And after three times in our cryotherapy chamber, never used a cane again. 2 weeks driving again. It was just
Oh,
so
wow.
beautiful. Yeah. So I really opened up the space to really help people heal. And then I kind of fell into the body contouring. I had met with the owners of several different body contouring, from cryo skin to the Pagani T-Shock, and then I ended up designing my own. Yeah, so I started with the cryotherapy for my mom, and I found body contouring was a very high profit margin. It
Mm-hmm.
was beating out our sales for our sauna sales, for hydrotherapy, red light therapy, and all of our little modalities.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 4.5 years into my lease, about to close, and literally a couple of days before that decision, I found you. And I'm beyond grateful because you literally saved my business and really energized me to follow a system that works. I always did it my way, but once I started doing it your way, I started seeing results.
Thank you so much, Wayne. I really, really, really appreciate it and looking forward to keep growing this partnership and help you grow the business. Now, you were able to sell like some really big packages from $1,000 all the way to like $2,000 to $3,000 packages. What are some things you feel that you do during the consultation that really help you like to sell these big packages and have a high conversion rate?
Well, what I have done is I watched all of your videos and I tried all the different ways. And then I thought to myself, what is going to work for me? So I wanted to maximize my dollars in those rooms per hour.
Mm-hmm.
So my goal is to have a $200 to $400 per hour in a body sculpting room. So I created a machine that would be able to help me reach that by able to doing 3 body parts at once and a facial. So my sales process, I don't even have a menu. I create connection, I learn about their goals, and I provide a solution for them. My solutions include cellular care, um, which is we have collagen elixir. We also have nutritional cleansing because we want to get them the best results. Like I want to help my people get to where they want to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we sell 5 pack. We start with our 5 pack, and when I first started, I didn't have confidence, so I was selling it for maybe like 1,000 to 1,200, and wasn't really making a lot of sales. And when I decided to more than double my price point, we went up to $4,000 for
Wow.
one body part for 5 sessions, and that's when everything started to change because we are we get them excited about it. And during the first time, we actually can give them 50% off their first body part. So for those 5 sessions, we're getting $2,000. But the best part is we present it in a way where it's in a 12-month payment program. So if you do not have this, Freddy will have something in the thing where you can click and get the cherry. Highly
Mm-hmm.
recommend it because we break it into 12 monthly payments. A lot of times, zero interest, which is great. So we're giving them 50% off their first body part. And each additional body part, we're getting 75% off when they purchase that day. So it comes to 500 for body part, bringing the sale, our average sale from 2,000, 2,500 for 2 body parts, and 3,000 for 3 body parts. And then you can add on 5 facials for $500 more.
Nice, nice. So I really like a few of the things you said. I wanna kind of like mention them again. I think it's really good for somebody starting out, start at a lower price point. And then once you feel more confidence, you can slowly increase it over time and see what is the right price point for you. And the second thing is, so when you mention
Yeah.
the price, I'm curious, do you tell them, like, for example, hey, it's 2,400, or do you just say, hey, we have an option for you, it's only $200 a month for a 12-month payment plan?
So the beauty of it is when you give us our leads, I can actually pre-qualify them without even having their social security number. So I'm going to have that data prior. But when I don't have that data prior, I like to make it interactive during the whole sales process.
Okay.
So I literally have an iPad. I pull up my Cherry app, and I have them scan their ID, which is such a cool thing. It's like high tech, and they're like, "Ooh, what's this?" So we scan the ID, it uploads all their information into it, and then we enter the price point. Like, hey, are we looking to do one body part for really $500 more, which is only about $22 a month? You can get 2 body parts, and then so on and so forth. And then something you taught me was downselling. So what happens when they're into that intro offer, that 179? What are we going to do to up that? Number one. So what we do is they come in for the 1 body part. For $100 more, they can get 2 body parts, and $150 more, they get 3 body parts. So we use paddles. We have static paddles. So a lot of times they'll get 2 body parts. So we already upped that sale $100. And then we add on the facial for only $65 more. So they go in, they're not sure if they want to do it, the package. And then when they come out, we always downsell. My first downsell is a $900 for 3 sessions. So plus, it's really 4 sessions because they're paying the 179 for the intro offer. We don't roll that in.
Nice. I love it. I love it. That's really good. So not only you maximize the lifetime value of each patient by offering more body parts at a discount, which increases like the lifetime value and the profits per appointment we get. Also, if they're a bit hesitant or getting like the bigger package, you're like, hey, let's start with like the 3 sessions. Let's start with something smaller, like downselling them, making sure they do something, because you're having more profit and more like higher lifetime value per patient, because otherwise they would just leave and won't get anything. And also, even if they do like the 2-3 sessions or like the smaller package, maybe afterward they'll be like, you know what, I really like it, let's do more. So that's really, really good.
And yeah, and like I said, one of the biggest things is getting a solution. If you have someone with a lot of a long process to go, and who has a little more BMI than others, set them up for success. People want to be told what to do. So we provide 30-day solutions with our company that we partner with, Isogenic. It comes in a beautiful package, and that replaces 2 meals a day for them. It gives them the nutrients that they need.
Nice.
And they come in for sculpting during their plunge days. So we make it all work together.
Nice. I have a few other quick questions for kind of like the sales process. Do you also give them like an incentivize to take action on the first appointment?
Well, that's what originally what I was doing. I was adding on more sessions, but then I realized I'm losing more money. So my dollars in that room per hour went from like $350 down to like $175 to $200. And I was like, no, I really want to keep my money in that room for that 1 hour. At least that's at $300 to $400. So instead of doing that, we increased our price point. I more than doubled my price to $4,000, because it was $1,500 originally for one body part, 5 sessions. We increased that to $4,000, and when they purchase the same day, we give them 50% off. So we're actually making more money, because instead of $1,500, we're at $2,000, so it comes to $400 a session.
Nice. I love it. I love it. That's really good. I have a lot of clinics I work with that I found it very, very helpful. And do you also, I know something you talked about, you're trying, like, you don't have a menu, you're trying to find solutions to their problems. So you really focus like about like their pain points. Do you really like dive deep into their motivations? What are some questions you really like to ask them?
I ask them what they're doing. At first I find out a little bit about them. What do they do for work? Where do they live? How many kids they have? Because we have to realize life right now is really stressful. They're coming here to feel better about themselves, and we want to help them get there. So we need to understand them, because we know that busy mom with 2 kids, like, she's coming here because she doesn't have time to go to the gym probably. So we want to make sure she gets those results, which is why we dive into what are you doing now for yourself? What are you doing for your self-care to reach those goals? And a lot of times they're not doing anything. Like they're running around all the time. So one of the simplest things we do is we make it very interactive. Actually, let's be right back and grab something. We celebrate with shots. So who doesn't like to have a drink, right? So when they come in, instead of having champagne, we hit them up with a collagen shot and we cheers to them. We ask, like, and we literally cheers. We make it fun.
I
Boom.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love
Oh
it.
my gosh, so good. And then I showed them the before and after pictures by drinking this shot, what it does for you. Because that's hair, skin, and nails. So it goes, we're healing them from the cellular level, from the inside out, instead of all the med spas that are doing injections from the outside in.
Mm-hmm.
So they are really excited about that. And they usually, we tell them they'll save X percentage. We give them a 60-day supply of that for $250, which I build into the price point. So they feel that they're getting a really good deal when they buy today.
Nice. So you really give them like an experience, you know, like it's also
Yeah.
something very important that I think a lot of people miss. You really try like to connect with them, like be friends with them, get to know about them themselves, their kids, their jobs, their family, like whatever like they go through their life. I feel like it's really good to build trust, to just like be like genuine and have like a conversation with them. And in terms of their motivations, do you also ask the questions like about like their pain points to kind of like see like which areas of the
What I'll
body
ask
like they
them is,
want to
what's the
focus
first
on?
body part? Yeah. What's the
Okay.
first body part you're looking to focus on? 9 out of 10 times, it's always around the stomach. How long have you been trying to reach this goal? What are you doing right now to do that? And a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I've tried eating differently, drinking more water, don't really have time to go to the gym. And when they say that part, that's when I introduce nutritional cleansing, making sure we're putting the right nutrients in our bodies that we're not getting from our foods, so we can help them change at the cellular level with minimal work.
Mm-hmm. I see. Nice. So you really dive deep into what they're doing. You build a lot of rapport with them as well. Also, I know you had a few times that you sold other services. For example, they came for body contouring, but you also sold them like other treatments, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, because of the space that I'm in currently, there's so many modalities from cryotherapy, infrared sauna, power plate, red light therapy, and more. All great for detoxing, all great for inflammation, and all great for boosting the lymphatic system. So we'll add on, like for $100, 5 sessions of cryotherapy to really help them burn another 800 calories after their sculpt. We have a machine comparable to M-Sculpt. So it's EMS that we'll throw on after them for $45 more per session to help them get 12 to 15% more results.
Nice. Nice. One more thing very important that like you mentioned, and I wanna take a few more seconds to talk about how important it is, like offering the financing, right? I feel like it's very, 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 very important. What percentage of the packages you sell would you say are through financing?
85%.
Oh, wow.
Are financing. I was not selling anywhere near. I sold more packages in the 1.5 months I was with you than I sold in a whole year. All thanks to financing.
Thank you.
I used to do in-house financing where it's like, oh, I'll pay 50% down now.
Oh,
And on
no.
your third session, you use the other one. And guess what? On the third session, they don't show up. So we give them a discount and things like that. So we don't do that anymore. We get paid up front. And what's really interesting and really fascinating is I never used to sell a package before we did the service. Now I'm selling the packages before they even go in that back room.
Nice. Nice. That's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. So it feels like the financing, like offering like cherry, care credit, like these options have been really helpful because 85% of them you're saying are through the financing. Yeah. So and it's really nice. You get paid up front.
Great.
And yeah, with in-house financing, like they're not really committed. Like you want to make sure they're committed for the entire package, not just for you, but
And
also
I don't
for
want to chase
themselves.
anyone down. Let's be honest. Who has time to make
Yeah.
phone calls and try to find people and track them down? And that's the one thing I love about Bluefer is you guys take care of all that heavy lifting and you ensure that client gets into the door.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm speaking about it. And Wayne, so like for the last 2 months, how's been your experience with Bluefer so far?
You changed my life. You saved my spa from closing, and I'm going to be forever grateful for you, and I'm going to be working with you forever. I'm going to be also expanding thanks to you. We're actually going to move into smaller spaces and only focus on our body contouring systems. So in the next year, we hope to open 2 to 3 locations in a 500 to 800 square foot space.
Nice, nice. Well, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for putting the trust in my service. Like when we started like 2 months ago, really looking forward to helping the business grow. Any final words for anybody watching it?
Yes. Follow the system. Freddy gives you a system to follow. Are you doing your referrals? Are you making it fun for them? This should be saved on your phone. Enter your name, take that selfie with them, make it interactive. And then with that cherry financing, don't make it awkward. Like, let's make it fun. I'm gonna really quick show you how we make it fun. Let me just grab my iPad. So as I'm sitting with the client, I'm showing them some before and after pictures on here.
That's
As
really
I'm
good.
doing
That's
that,
really good. You showed the before and afters. That's really, really,
oh,
really
have
good.
to, totally. And I only have 3 pictures, but they're all different people, like all different people, all different shapes and sizes, so you can see it works on everyone. But what we do is, who doesn't like a little fun and magic, right? So we'll go to our Cherry app, we'll hit start application. Guys, let's see what you qualify for. Let's see what we can do. We'll enter their phone number. I ask them, they're gonna get a text on their phone. So they're like, oh, this is cool. Like, what's happening right now? So they get the verification code and they give it to me. I go 4880. All right, I'm like, do you have an ID? An ID? Yeah. Like, don't you love technology? All right, it's gonna ask to scan it and all their information is pre-populated. So they don't have to enter the amount and we break it down into those payments.
Nice. You make it fun, like, oh, let's see how much will that be for you. Let's see if it makes sense for you.
Let's see. So Freddy, how many body parts do you want to do? Do you want to do the 2 body parts or 3?
Two body parts.
2 body parts. Okay, so because you get that 75% off that second body part and 50% off the first one, comes to $2,500. But when we break it down, it only comes to $209 a month for those 12 months.
Nice.
Right?
I love it that you present it monthly. It makes it like very affordable, very like reasonable.
And it's
That's
interactive.
really nice.
It's all about being interactive
Yeah,
and
it's
creating an
interactive.
experience for the client.
I love it.
And that's why I don't have menus. That's why I don't literally have a thing which is this. We cater, we make custom solutions for them. And the biggest thing is not what we do in our spas, it's what they're doing at home to maximize the results. And that's where these little bottles of amazing come in and our weight loss solutions come in as well.
Nice. And I love that you set that expectation with them too. That's really good.
Yeah. One thing too is we play a video for them explaining the science, a little touch screen, and we play a video on how it works. Ugh. I don't even know if you can see it, but
Can you?
That's okay. It's not.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Wayne. I really appreciate you jumping on a call. And thank you for everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Awesome. If you guys have any questions or want to reach out, you can always reach out to me too.